What's up, man? This is your boy, Kuda Brown, the trucking prophet. Look, you got 5G and you got the needle, and they go together. Now, 5G, I have if you look on my channel, I was talking about 5G like 4 years ago. Like, they have panels on those towers. And you can look on them panels and it'll tell you like who owns this panel and where it was manufactured. But it doesn't say that on all of them. It may, if it's 8 of them up there, it may be on 3 of them. The other ones would say private. They may say no information, private entity. So you don't know the origin of that panel or who owns it, because then you can trace it back and look at the history of the company and stuff like that. And then about 4 years ago, they started putting these towers up through New York. And didn't nobody say what they were. They didn't tell anybody. So you got all these smart meters on these homes. I didn't get one. I stopped the guy and I asked him, what benefit is it for me? Is it going to lower my bill? He said, nope. He said it just helps us out. So, if you can put your dog by one of those smart meters, and over time it'll make your dog docile, because of the radiation rate waves. My cousin had one right next door to me, and I told him just wrap his up in aluminum foil. But those smart meters and this 5G, they all go together. Those smart meters is like an electronic dog fence around the country. They are weaponized. Microwave uses 1,000 watts. You can take the modulator out the microwave and make a microwave gun, and you will fuck somebody up with that. Now imagine these towers. See, a lot of people don't know that these smart meters and these 5G towers, they can cut them up. They can increase the power that it emits. They can increase the microwaves from those towers. They can cut them all the way up. And by it being so many, they can obliterate a community just by cutting those up, because they will tie into your smart meters. So when they cut that bad boy up, and like your smart TVs and all that, when they cut those meters up or cut them towers up, it's going to do serious damage to the human body, like serious. You might have to be like Magneto, and y'all think it's funny, from X-Men. That's why he wears that helmet. You might have to walk around with aluminum foil on your head, because the aluminum foil reflects microwaves. That's what 5G does, is emitting microwaves. So when you put aluminum foil in a microwave, that's why it sparks, because it's ricocheting off the aluminum foil. So don't be surprised, you might have to walk around with aluminum foil under your hat to keep them gamma rays, the microwaves, from penetrating into your skull. So now you take the Rona and the jab. It's some type of metallic in there, very, very fine particles. Probably, I think they refer to them as picobots. You have to research picobots. Picobots is smaller than nanobites. So a nurse at the hospital, they got the little machine. They pointed at your wristband and they pull up your information and all that stuff. She did it on her unvaccinated arm, and it didn't do anything. She took it and put it on the one she took the jab on, and it registered, showed numbers. So that means that has some type of RFD chip in it. So, and you've taken two of them plus a booster too as well. And you know they put that cocktail in there. So you look at the major cities where this stuff is happening at: Chicago, New York, and California. Those are like the main hubs, particularly Cali and New York. Because New York was, as I said, was putting those towers in 4 years ago. But these 5G towers is weaponized and they're everywhere. So when they cut those bad boys up, and they will slowly increase it. And what it does, it causes, because the human body, the sweat glands on the human body, uh, it accepts those rays, those microwaves. You know, they like go hand in hand. And it causes stress, breathing issues, and cardiac arrest. Now listen, cardiac arrest, respiratory issues. Don't that sound familiar? So they are setting this up real well. They even hiding some of these 5G towers in trees because they putting them by schools. They hiding them, they disguising them as fake trees and fake this and fake that. Why would you have to hide it? So you can research it and look it up, but it is about to get ugly. I can't put my finger on when, but it is about to get ugly. And those smart meters they was putting on people's homes, they was putting a lot of them on people's homes and didn't even tell them they was swapping it out. They didn't even give them an option. I just happened to be home and I came outside and told them, dude, don't put that on my house. Me and you, we about to throw some hands. So he didn't. The electric company called me about it too, and they say we're gonna charge you an extra $10 a month on your electric bill because we have to have somebody come out and manually read it. I said, well, okay, if I have to pay $10 a month so somebody can earn 40 hours a week, I said I'll do my part. They was pissed. They still pissed, and I'm still not getting a smart meter. You know, I don't think I even have a. I do. I just got a TV. It was a smart TV, and you have to remember when you go and get a smart TV, you got to go into the settings and cut the microphone and cameras and shit off, because it records like Google and Alexa, and they can see into your house and all that. So you just have to be careful and have to be vigilant. But like I said, uh, the jab is working two ways. It's knocking off old people and people that's having underlying issues, and then it's going to coincide with that 5G when they start cutting that bad boy up. If you got respiratory issues and you took the jab, boy, when they cut them towers off, man, motherfuckers gonna be dropping like flies, man. Especially old folks. Or you got real bad asthma or bronchitis or whatever, boy, you just gonna start grabbing your chest, talking about I don't know what's happening to me. I'm gonna have to go to the hospital, blah 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 blah. It's gonna be terrible, man, out here, man. So you have to be. It's not too much you can do. I haven't came up with a formula for that one yet, but I will. So keep your eyes on the prize. You better keep that mask on because that Omicron is moving like ASAP. It's moving quick as hell. I still don't have the jab, and I've been doing good, but to each his own. But I will tell you this about the vax. I know people in the same household that had Pfizer. They they caught the Rona again from their grandson. I know two more people in the same household. Both of them had Moderna. The daughter caught the Rona and slept with the moms during her recovery time because the moms had the Moderna. The moms never caught the Rona. Her father-in-law caught it, and her mom's is the other one that had the Moderna. And they slept together for his whole recovery period. And the mom's, who's in her 60s, she never caught the Rona. So those two are entirely different, and they don't work the same. And now they're saying Pfizer really doesn't work for the Omicron, but Moderna, I believe, is from overseas in England. And a lot of people don't know Dolly Parton is the one that funded the Moderna vaccine. This your boy, Kuda Brown, the trucking prophet.